What's going on, everybody? We're going to be talking about today, if you join in, we're talking about our protective styles protecting. Is it really protecting the crown? All right, I know we've been told that if you wear a protective style, your hair is going to magically grow. It's going to be super healthy when you take it off. But here's the thing, protective styles can either be protective or they could either be damaging. In this video, we're going to be talking about what is a protective style, why is it even called a protective style, signs that you need to take the protective style down, how long should you keep the protective style in, and then what is the goal at the end? Are you looking to retain growth, or what is your purpose for wearing this protective style? So stay tuned and we'll get right into it. So thank you guys for joining. All right, we're gonna get right into it. This is a topic that I get all the time when I'm talking to clients every day, and I felt like this is something I need to educate you on. So you will see me looking down every now and then because I did take notes and I want to make sure that I hit every point. So let's talk about what is a protective style. Okay, that's going to be your braids, your wigs, your sew-ins, your extensions, hair systems, quick weaves, anything that's making your hair be put away underneath this style. Okay, that's considered a protective style. So back in the day, protective styles were considered protective because its job was to help you to retain length. Okay, it's designed to protect the hair where you have less manipulation on the hair, and just keep it protected from everyday manipulation, friction from clothes, because sometimes clothes can rub and cause damage from you putting too much heat on it every day. So that was hence the name protective style. But here's the thing, when it comes to protective styles, it can either be protective or destructive. Okay, so what I'm seeing every single day is how we're taking protective styles and they are becoming an absolute destruction. Okay, it's absolute destruction. So here's how it's supposed to be protective. Protective styles really also are designed to protect the ends of your hair. That's what it's supposed to do. The ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair. So the more you flat iron it, the more you're combing it, the more you're just doing too much tension on that hair, and especially the ends that are oldest, then that's when a lot of breakage. So people would get sew-ins, people would get braids. But here's the thing. A lot of times we're wearing these styles, I've talked about this all the time, we're wearing them way too long. Okay, this is what I see every single day. So I thought we need to do a video about this because I need y'all to get it right. I need y'all to wear these styles the correct way. So there is a timeline, okay, or a deadline, if you will, when it comes to these styles. 6 months is unacceptable. 8 months is unacceptable. I've even heard people tell me they have on these styles for a year. And I'm talking these styles without taking them off, okay? So we're going to get into that because somebody needs to talk to you guys and educate you on the proper way. What's happening is y'all are going to these stylists, okay, who telling y'all to come in already shampooed. So if you listen to that, they're not caring about the health of your hair and scalp. Okay, if they're telling you to come already shampooed and all they're gonna do is slap this style on there, does it sound like they're caring about the health of your hair and your scalp? The answer is no. So the question I have for you is, what is your purpose of wearing this style? Is it that you don't care either about your hair and scalp? Put it in the comments. What is your purpose of wearing these protective styles? Okay, what is the purpose? Okay, because we're gonna get into it because I hear a lot of excuses of why we keeping these on for 6 months, 8 months, you know, and everything else. So our protective style is really protective. This is how you know it's not. If you start to see thinning edges, okay, you take the extensions off, whatever protective style you have on, braids, sew-ins, quick weaves, whatever it is that you're wearing. If you see your edges coming out, if you start to see the crown come out, if you start to see big chunks of hair come out, it is no longer protective. So please stop using that word. It is no longer protective at this time. What it is now is you're wearing it for a convenience, and I'm gonna just say it because you're being lazy. Okay, this is what I hear every single day. Women tell me they don't have time. I am so tired of hearing that. Quit saying that. Y'all have time to go to people's jobs and work for companies for 8 hours straight. You have time to beat up with your friends. You have time to do whatever it is that you want to do. But I'm not sure what happened where we got to the place where the crown is not important. We need to protect the crown, okay? I preach that because protective styles are no longer protecting the crown because y'all don't know that there's expiration dates, but that's what I'm here. I'm gonna help you with those expiration dates. Another thing that makes them unprotective is women are tending, okay, and this may be you, so if it is you, then it'll hit home. You're neglecting the scalp. You're wearing these protective styles because you plan to neglect the scalp. I don't feel like combing it. I don't feel like, and this is what's happened. This is what I see. A lot of people, thanks to Chris Rock back in the day, doing all about that you should go natural. All you ladies have decided to go natural. And I'm natural too. My mohawk, y'all may not know, but my whole mohawk is natural. But guess what? Natural does not mean don't comb your hair. I don't know what in translation made y'all think that natural means nothing. Is incorrect. So neglect actually plays a part when it comes to protective styles because we put them in on purpose. I'm not gonna say we, you, okay? I'm talking to you out there. You tend to put these styles in, okay, because you want to neglect the scalp. You don't want to comb it. Okay, it's too thick. You don't want to comb it. You don't want to deal with it. But what y'all don't know, I teach this all the time. Hair is like a flower. Hello. It has to be hydrated. Just because you got on braids or just because you're wearing certain sew-ins, you have to hydrate and moisturize the scalp. Back in the day, this is why people wore sew-ins, okay? And the hair was still healthy because we could still get to the scalp. Y'all would come in, right? Maintenance is important. I bet y'all didn't know that. Braids can be maintained. After you worn them for a while, you can go back to the braider, if they know what they're doing, and they can refresh it at the root. Did y'all know that? I bet you didn't. When it comes to sew-ins, y'all used to come in, we would shampoo the hair, go back through the scalp because we could touch it. It wasn't all these nets. It wasn't all this paper and all this crap that's going on now, stocking caps and all this mess. Y'all's scalp was actually available to where when we shampooed it, the water was actually touching the scalp. We can actually oil the scalp. So maintenance in between was important. I bet you y'all didn't know that. In order for protective styles to be protective, you want to make sure that you're doing some type of maintenance, okay? I know those stylists not telling y'all that. That's why I'm here on this video, so I can tell you. Maintenance is important, okay? Get proper shampoos. There's actually timelines that you should have these styles on, and we're going to get into that in a second, okay? So when it comes to braids or sew-ins, here's my recommendation. Okay, my recommendation is anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. 8 weeks is 2 months, just in case we want to break that down. Okay, 8 weeks is 2 months. This is what I get all the time. This is what I hear. How long have you had these styles on your head? Braids, whatever it is. I hear 6 months, I hear 8 months, I hear a year, and the longest I ever heard was 2 years. And this is without removal. When I hear this, this is what I hear. These are people who, they don't want to comb their hair. They want to neglect the scalp. They don't want to do anything. Listen, just because y'all have weave on, extensions, does not mean maintenance is not necessary. This is still real hair, you guys. You still got to comb it. You still need to shampoo it, okay? So we're going to talk about signs that it's time to remove it, okay? If you are itchy, okay, let's talk about that. Itching and burning. I get that a lot. The main thing I ask people, is there any tenderness on the scalp? You know what I hear a lot? It's itching and it's burning. Itching and burning while you have a sew-in in, braids in, a hair system in, or whatever you have in, means that something is not right, okay? I don't know who told y'all that itching and burning means good, but itching and burning means bad. Okay, take it off. I don't care what amount of money y'all pay because we're gonna get into that. I know the reason y'all keeping it really on is not only because you don't want to do anything, and just be honest, you're being lazy is what you're doing, and it's about the money part. So we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Is that more important than the health of your hair and scalp? How much money you spent? Okay, so again, back in the day, 30 years plus is how long I've been in the business, just in case y'all don't know me. Some people, this may be new. We had people to wear sew-ins and braids for 2 months straight. Nothing more than that. And the reason hair was healthier back then, and this is with relaxers, by the way, okay, while y'all making a relaxer a devil, natural hair actually kind of looks like the devil because we're not taking care of it, okay? I don't know what from that documentary y'all got natural means don't do anything. Natural, nothing. No. Okay? Natural is probably the hardest hair to keep up because it gets dehydrated, it gets dry, it gets hard, it gets brittle. So it requires more work, believe it or not. Okay? I don't know where y'all thought natural means I don't have to do much work. It gets matted up more, it gets tangled more, so you have to do more work. Putting it in braids, putting it in sew-ins is not gonna fix the hair underneath. That's another thing, you guys. When you're wearing these protective styles, if your hair is already broken and damaged, so this go back to these stylists y'all going to who tell y'all to come in already shampooed and blow dried, they're not looking at the health of your hair strands. They're not looking at your scalp at all. It's all about an appointment and making the money. That's really what it is, okay? And then for y'all, it's, ooh, this is convenient for me because I can wear this for 6 months. No, it needs to come off in 2 months, right? It needs to come down. Treat the scalp like a flower garden, okay? Your hair is the flower. Okay, your scalp and your body is the ground. If we don't protect the ground and make sure it's neutralized, make sure that it has nutrients, make sure that it has hydration, make sure that it has moisture, the flower can't grow. So when y'all keeping them underneath these styles, okay, for 6 months and plus, okay, then the flower is dehydrated. It's dry, it's brittle. So what happens is y'all take these styles off and you blame the stylist. The stylist took my hair out. Hair comes out anyway, you guys, 50 to 100 strands a day. That's what y'all probably don't know. So if you want to, pull your calculator out, 50 to 100 strands, so just say 100 strands per day, and it's been up for 6 months. How many strands you think gonna come out? Clumps, you right? What else is gonna happen? Okay, it's gonna cause a lot of dehydration and a lot of breakage. Okay, so neglect is what I see. We're really wearing protective styles not to protect. We're doing protective styles for neglect. I don't want to comb it. It's too thick. It's too coarse. It's hard to manage. Go to people like us who can help you to manage it. But here's another thing that I get, you guys. You gotta want to manage it. I get people who they want to hear my advice, but I feel like you don't want to hear my advice. Right? So you either want it to be on your head, hair on your head, or you don't. Okay? So this is why I feel I see a lot of ladies with hair loss. Yes, do medical conditions contribute to it? Yes, it does. Stress levels, hormonal imbalances, medications contribute. But you know what else is contributing? You wearing a sew-in for 6 months. You wearing braids for 9 months. Okay? How about locks? I see locks used to be beautiful. People letting them mat up, lock up, kink up, and y'all don't care anything about it. We're not putting water on it. We're not putting oil. We're not trying to do anything. Again, we're wearing these styles for neglect. It's not for protection at all. Okay? So buildup happens around your roots. When I look at your scalp under a hair and scalp analysis, so get you one. Get to the root cause of what's happening. Here at the LA Experience Hair Care and Wellness Clinic, we not only do a hair and scalp analysis where I can look at the roots under a trichoscope, which is a microscope, okay? We also have partnered with a medical professional who also does blood panels so we can check internally, which is the ground of what else could be the root cause of this hair loss, okay? But number one I see is these so-called protective styles, okay? That's number one. So why taking down protective styles causes hair loss? Okay, we just talked about it. It causes hair loss because it's been on too long. Okay, we're taking them off wrong. I'm watching videos where y'all like literally ripping lace fronts off, not the right products. Y'all on TikTok watching somebody on YouTube who is not a professional yank it off the head, and y'all think that's the right way. Take these off the right way. That was another thing. When we did sew-ins, when we did quick weaves, because quick weaves are not new, by the way. To the new girls, it seemed new, but 30 years ago, we was doing quick weaves, okay? We did quick weaves back in the day, but we didn't do all the crap that's happening now. Nets, paper, and all this stuff that's on it. Believe it or not, we use brown gel. That's it. We use brown gel And then we put them tracks on there, and guess what? They will not slide off y'all head. Now you got this gel, got to be glued, spray, paper, stocking cap. The pole flower is unalive. Okay, that thing is smothered to the gods. Okay, we got to protect the crown. Okay, that's why I'm here. We're gonna protect the crown. How to make protective styles actually protective. Okay, here's how you do it. You got to first start with a clean hair, clean scalp. Okay, I know y'all think y'all doing it when y'all shampooing it for 2 seconds and you go get your braids. That is not a proper scalp care. Come to people like myself who we do real shampoos. Again, I'm 30 plus in the game, so you know we shampooing that hair right. Okay, go to your braider. I know it's some out there who definitely will take care of that scalp before they braid. Deep conditionings are important. Okay, if we're not protecting that hair strand underneath the protective style with some deep conditioning, okay, then it's not going to survive. Remember, the flower needs what? Hydration and moisturization. Avoid excessive tension, moisturize regularly, clean the scalp. I know y'all think with braids you can't clean the scalp. There are parts there for a reason. Okay, I created a whole video on my channel that tells you how to keep your braids beautiful and then still clean the scalp. Okay, I get it on some of these styles that y'all see back here that you can't. You know what else I see? This is another one. This is kind of a just interjection on here. I have a lot of ladies, and I talk to a lot of ladies who wear wigs and you do not take them off. The purpose of a wig is to take it off, right? Again, let's stop neglecting the hair and the scalp. Let's stop being lazy. Okay, most of these styles have been taken all out of context of what a protective style is. Okay, the protective style has a limitation, you guys. 6 to 8 weeks, which is 2 months max. 6 months is what I see. 8 months is what I see. 10 months is what I hear. 2 years was the longest I ever heard in life. And this person said they did not take it off for 2 years. And I'm not gonna even blame that person. I feel like it's because of lack of education. Okay, lack of knowledge. You don't know what you don't know, right? Until you know, right? That's why people like me are here. So protective styles, are they protective? The answer is yes. But can they be destructive at the same time? Yes. So here's my question. So I'm gonna put my notes down because I want to get into this one, because this one is what I do believe is happening. I personally believe a lot of people wear these styles, your braids, your twists, your sew-ins, your quick weaves, your wigs. You're wearing these styles not only because you don't want to do anything to your hair. And it's okay to admit that. If that's what it is, remember, put it in the chat. What is your purpose of wearing this protective style? Put it in the comments. What is your purpose? When you wear braids, when you wear a sew-in, what is your intention? What is your purpose? Okay? And then we're going to get into what should be your intention. So this is what I see. Some people are actually wearing them to retain the length. Remember, its only job is to protect your ends. That's its job. It's helping you to not do too much work on the ends of your hair. That's what it's doing, okay? That's what y'all probably don't know that it's doing, but that's his job, okay? And then what I see a lot of is people are wearing these protective styles because we don't want to comb our hair. We want to be lazy. I'm going to just say it. Lazy. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. It's laziness. I get people who get upset with me. They jump out of my chair when I ask them, hey, you went to the doctor to find out what's going on with your scalp. And that's another thing, you guys. These protective styles cause scalp conditions. Y'all think it's dandruff, but what's happening is fungal infections are happening under there. So think about that. Bacterial infections are happening underneath these styles. Mold can happen. I know y'all think mold can happen on our head. Absolutely it can. Okay? So think of that flower and it's smothered by something, a plastic or it's underneath the ground. Something is over it and covering it up. Bacteria infections can happen, fungal infections. This is what's happening on the scalp. This is what I see on a daily basis. Okay? Itching and burning and bumps. And then people wonder, well, what is going on? You're wearing these styles too long, you guys. Take them off. Okay, I don't care that you pay $200. I don't care that you pay $500, because here's what I need y'all to hear. And I'm going to just keep it plain. You will spend more money when all your hair comes out. Okay? Why are you trying to do it for the dollar? Because that's what I wanted to get into. What is your real reason for wearing this protective style? Put it in the comments. Is it because of convenience? Okay, because you're going out of town and on vacation? I get it. I get it. You don't want your hair frizzing up. It's natural. That's me. My hair is natural. I don't like it frizzing up when I'm out of town. So I may wear some protective style some type of way. But when I come back home, it's coming off. Okay? What is your reason for wearing this protective style? Is it because you're lazy? I don't want to comb my hair, LA. Okay? My hair is natural. I don't know what to do with it. I just put it in these styles because I don't want to comb it. Okay, if that's your reason, put that in there. But my next question is your reason because of the dollar you spent? I really believe that's a lot of people's reason for wearing these styles so long. I spent $600. I spent $700. I spent $1,000 on these services. I'm going to wear it for a year. So guess what's going to happen? If hair, bring out your calculator, 50 to 100 strands, let's say 100 a day, times 364 days. How much hair is coming out when you take that out? Probably almost all of it. Okay, because now the hair follicles are being clogged. And another thing, remember, if you're burning and itching, take it off. That's not a good thing. Quit using rat tails and all this BS trying to scratch it. Okay, what could be happening under there is fungal infections, bacterial infections are happening. I see it every day. I see it every day. And when I see my clients too, I always ask the question from the last instruction to the next visit, what did you do in between? And you know what I hear a lot of my clients say? Nothing. I didn't comb it. I didn't try to comb it. When did women get to this place to where we don't want to be beautiful? Listen, I'm here to bring confidence back. I'm here to bring women back to being beautiful and caring about the crown. The crown was given to us by God, you guys. And when we disrespect the crown, we disrespect God. I would say that over and over again. You're telling God you don't appreciate what he created. If you are a God-fearing person, this should bother you. Okay? Women every week, every 2 weeks, y'all was in these shops. Let me tell y'all what was happening at that time. When y'all would come in, what y'all didn't know is helping bring blood circulation. That's another thing. When y'all wearing them 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 months, 12 months, 2 years, there's no blood circulation coming to the hair follicle. Okay, it needs blood circulation. That means movement, shampoo, combing, brushing. I even heard a client say men grow hair faster than women. It's not that men grow hair faster than women. Men are actually doing more to their hair than women. If your hair is short or you don't have any hair, there's no excuse why you're in the shower you can't be shampooing your hair. There's no excuse. Whether your hair is natural or whatever it is, though you're under the water right now. Okay? Men tend to brush their hair more. Okay? With the brushing that they're doing, it actually brings blood circulation to the hair follicle. When we got styles on for 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 months, there is no blood circulation happening. So it's not a male or a female thing, you guys. It's a men are doing more thing. Women are doing less thing. So I need y'all women, listen to me closely, okay? And I'm saying this out of love. Get your confidence back. And if you cannot deal with your natural hair, I know y'all are all against a relaxer, but guess what? It was so much easier for y'all to maintain. Okay, nobody say you got to get a relaxer every week. Nobody say you got to get it every month. There's so many other solutions out there too. Other than relaxers, there's keratin treatments. There's other stuff that you can do to make your hair manageable. Okay? Start caring about the crown. These protective styles are not protective if all your edges are out. They're not protective anymore if your whole crown is missing. It's not protective if your whole front of your hairline is missing. Quit putting these styles on and thinking that it's going to do something in reverse. The more you keep putting these styles on and not finding out the root cause of why your hair is not coming back, it's going to keep coming back. And if it's in the front, it's going to keep going to the middle till it gets to the back to where now we have none. And then guess what it's going to cost you guys? Way more money. And let me tell you why. Because now we have no hair. Okay, protect the hair that you have. Protect the crown right now where you are. I have ladies right now in my chair. Book your appointment with us right now. I got people who haven't had hair on their head for years, and we're growing their hair back because we're finding the root cause. Hair and scalp analysis, and partnering with a medical professional who's doing blood work that's finding out other reasons internally why this hair is not growing back. Okay, so if you're gonna wear a protective style, let's wear it right. 8 weeks is the maximum time that y'all need to wear these styles. Okay, make sure the hair is clean, is hydrated, is deeply moisturized. And if y'all need product advice, book a virtual consultation with me. I got people all the time who call me and be like, what product should I use with my braids? What product should I use if I'm getting a sew-in? You don't have to live in Dallas. You can do a virtual consultation with me. Okay, go on our site, the LA Experience. That's with an X, thelaexperience.com. Go under consultations, and I have a virtual consultation for as low as $50. Okay, $50 is worth finding out what you need to do with your locks, what you need to do while you're wearing your wig, what you need to do while you're wearing braids. I can give you advice from a distance. Okay, so this whole video was out of love, but I wanted to educate you on these protective styles. Stop wearing them too long. Okay, stop focus on the money. The more y'all focusing on how much money you spent, I spent $500 on these braids. I spent $600 on this sew-in. I spent da-da-da-da-da on this. You're going to spend way more than that over your lifetime because you will have absolutely no hair on your head, or you're going to have these infections that's on your scalp that y'all think is dandruff, and it's not. That's going to cost you money as well. And a lot of these infections, let me tell you, is wiping hair right off the scalp. I just saw it happen. I've seen it many times. People come in here with hair, but because of the infection and they're not doing stuff to what the doctors told them to do, all the hair is just slowly but falling out. And guess what? How much money you got to spend now? A lot. So please change your mindset. Get it off of the money. The money is costing you your crown. Okay? Y'all came and saw us every 2 weeks back then. Y'all didn't care about the money. Y'all made sure y'all scalp was clean. You made sure your hair was healthy. You made sure your ends were trimmed. You made sure that you looked beautiful. I need ladies to get back to that. We are beautiful. You are beautiful. You need to know that. I got ladies who sit in my chair who will not look in the mirror because I know that they feel that they're not beautiful because of the crown. But I need y'all to hold yourself accountable. The crown only looks like it does because of who? You and your decisions. So I'm here to educate you, but I'm not here to baby. Okay? I'm here to give it to you like it needs to be got. Okay? Like it needs to be done. I've been trying to be nice and polite, but it's starting to bother me every day that I see women come in here who will not look in the mirror. But these are because of the choices that you made, or you're crying in the mirror because of choices that you made or you're continuing to make. Fix it. Listen to professionals. Stop listening to these YouTube people who, so what, the style is beautiful. And I'm not against these girls who do a fantastic job. But then I got people who come to us, who come to me to get their treatments done on their scalp before they go get the braids. I just had this happen. A lady just went on a cruise. She went on a trip. She came here, got her treatment, and went right on over to the braiders. And guess what? That's okay. Get stuff done in between. There's no excuses either, you guys. That's going to be my next video. Quit making excuses. I'm tired of hearing that too. I ain't got time. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I'm not white. I hear that a lot. The doctor told me to do certain things to get rid of this infection, but he want me to do the things that white people do. This has nothing to do with black or white. Do you want to get rid of the infection or not? It has nothing to do with skin tone. Quit making excuses, you guys. Protect the crown. Period. Okay? So check us out on our website, thelaexperience.com. You can book consultations in person. We're in Dallas, Texas, just in case you don't know. Or you can do virtual consultations. If you need product advice while you're wearing these styles, I can give you that advice and tell you the products that you need. Okay? I've created all of those things for you. Okay? Put in the comments, though, remember, what is your purpose of wearing these protective styles? Your braids, your sew-ins, your extensions, your quick weaves. What is your purpose? Change your mindset of the purpose. And if money is one of them, get that out of your mind. You're going to spend more money if you don't protect the crown underneath. Okay? So I'll see you in our next video. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you so much. I'm Miss LA. I will see you next time.